Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one time, and I'm gonna say it real good and real simple, real like just off the top. That's it. No script, no nothing. I know everything that's going on with the brokers and everything is just all going crazy, and everybody's scrambling to look for brokers here, there, whatever the case is, and things like that. All right, so I know a lot of y'all traders that just came into the game or just been here for like a year or two, whatever. Y'all got to go back to babypips.com and really read into what margin and leverage and all of that crap is again. I get it. I've been in the game for quite a few years now, over 5, close to the damn decade. But the whole point of everything that's going on is that a lot of traders are wanting to be on the unregulated side because they love the leverage of 1 to 500. That's it, 1 to 500. That's perfectly cool. That's fine. Cool. Everybody loves that sweet spot of that 1 to 500. Got it. Cool. Here's the thing though. When you're looking at the unregulated and regulated side of brokers, the only thing that you really got to factor in is the leverage that's really there, right? So that's what we're focusing on. Let's be honest, because with more leverage comes more money. Period, right? So look at it in this instance. So you have the unregulated side, right? You have the 1 to 500, you have bigger leverage, but what do you also have now? You now have with that, you have lower spreads, but then you got to pay those swaps and commissions, right? Cool, boom. So when you look at the regulated side of the broker, for the regulated side, like let's say just Wanda, right? Now you're looking at the 1 to 50 leverage. I know it doesn't sound so much, right? You kind of lost 10 times that because you went from 1 to 500, now to 1 to 50. See what I'm saying? So now with that 1 to 50, if you have a $500 account, right? Let's back it up a bit. So with the regulated broker, you got the 1 to 50, right? Now with that 1 to 50, for everything else that's included in that, now you're getting possibly no, and I say possibly because brokers do vary. Now with that opportunity you're getting with the regulated broker, you're getting now what's no swaps, no commissions. So you're not paying any of that like you would on an unregulated broker because they got low spreads. But now you pay that you wouldn't pay that on the regulated broker, but then you're going to get a bigger widened spread. So now your spread is actually going to be wider. Period. Bang. Easy right there, right? So there you go. That's how you got the differentiation between both of them, right? That's it. So the difference is what you're looking at, both regulated and unregulated brokers. So unregulated, 1 to 500, swaps and fees are going to be charged, but you get low spreads. Regulated, you're going to get a 1 to 50 leverage max cap in the United States, but you're going to get no swaps, no fees, but you're going to get a bigger spread. So what does that really mean? That means that now the people that were having unregulated brokers that have the 1 to 50 leverage, but they had low spreads, they can actually utilize that for more scalpers, right? So the scalpers, it's more beneficial for them to have those offshore brokers that's going to give them the low spread so they can get in, get out quick as hell. Cool, no problem. For the swing traders and intraday traders that can actually hold their trades, you on the regulated side is okay, not a problem, because even though the spread's a little widened, you got to just factor that in. For example, if you have a stop loss of 10 pips and then your spread is 2 pips, or let's say 3, you want to go ahead and factor in that 13 or 12 pip stop loss. That's it. Real easy. Just keep it simple, baby. That's it. Now, what you do on the unregulated side is obviously that this is the thing. The unregulated side is good for scalpers, right? But the problem with that, is that scalpers, they get in, they get out, boom, 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 fast money, fast in and out. I'm good. I'm getting my cake, no problem. Some make it, some don't. A lot more don't than they do because they don't know what they're doing. They're not taking like the initiative of the higher time frame, so they really don't know where the hell they are in the trend. If they're even on the trend, it's probably consolidating. They don't know that until they know. That's it. Whereas the swing traders and the actual like intraday traders that are actually taking care of the real higher time frames, boom, now they're on swing trading status. So now they're able to go ahead and catch those swing trading type of vibes and those, not vibes, but trends, but then vibe through the whole trend and be good and Gucci on the way up or down, depending on where if you're buying or selling, whatever. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point, to understand what type of style you trade in and what broker best benefits you. This is why when even back in the day, everyone's question was, what broker you use? What broker you use? What broker you use? Every answer from every freaking trader was, I don't know, or I don't say, or I don't like to like throw that out there, blah, 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 blah. The real answer is because that answer to that question is on a preference-based answer. It's all preference-based. Because maybe that person or that mentor signed up with that broker because of their payment processor, or maybe their withdrawal processor, or maybe the way that they have their spreads, or their leverage type. Because some unregulated brokers, they did have the like 1 to 1,000, 1 to 3,000, things like that, right? Just outrageous leverages, right? But leverage is a double-bladed sword, and you got to be careful with that. But I rest my case. With that same point, I go back to the math, right? So on an unregulated broker, you have a $500 account. So on a $500 account, money-wise, right? When you're utilizing the 1 to 500, that means that you have $250,000 at your disposal of buying power. That doesn't mean you're gonna have all $250,000 in your account. No, you still have 500. But if you lose 80% of that, you're done. It's getting pulled. That's it. Margin call. Goodbye, Poppy. That's it. But now, same difference. Now, if you have that on the regulated side, right? You put 500 in there, you don't have 250,000. You don't. You don't. Why? Because yeah, 1 to 50. That's it. That's your leverage. 1 to 50. That's it. Now, here's a little flip to that, right? Now, if you have the 500, right, of 1 to 500 on your leverage, all you're doing is you're subtracting that zero from that 500, the unregulated broker side of the leverage, to the regulated side. But the only thing is not going in that 50. It's going into 500. That's it. So that 500 needs to turn into 5,000 on the regulated side of the broker. That's it. So on the regulated side of the broker, right, you're going to put $5,000 at 1 to 50 leverage, and you have the buying power of 250,000. But you still need to know what you're doing. So regardless, broker this, broker that, regulated this, regulated that, unregulated, regulated, whatever the case is, you still need to know how to trade and what you're doing. If you don't, you're going to lose money anyways. So if you're unprofitable or you're not consistent, learn how to get that first. Then worry about the brokers. That's it. Especially now. This is the best time. Open a demo with whoever and trade. That's it. That's it. But you should be reading up on everything that's going on, and you should still be able to get in what you know. That's it. I didn't want to drop this video like this. I got a bunch of DMs, a bunch of messages, a bunch of questions, whatever the case is. I've been doing this for a very, 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 very hot minute. Everybody who knows me knows I know my shit, but I just stay under the radar because I'm not a really out there type of person. But I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed with the questions. I'm getting annoyed with the, now, man, I feel like people are gatekeeping. I don't gatekeep. Me, I gatekeep when I need to, but I don't. I'm a very open person. I love to help people. I'm always helping people. I've been helping people for the last years. That's it. But there's a cap to everything, period. So just like there's a cap now on the unregulated brokers that's, out of the U.S., but accepting U.S. clients. Yeah, and the government is screwing us. So it's really not the brokers, really not the platforms. It's really just the government that's really screwing us. That's how I just call it how it is, period, like that. So with that being said, please make sure, and my name is Nelly Nugs. For y'all that don't know me, a lot of people know I go by Nelly. But regardless, for the people who aren't like really looking into these things, please do your due diligence. Don't just sign up with anyone or whatever the case is. Don't put your money just wherever, just cause. Test waters, please. If you have $1,000 that you're willing to put into a broker, make sure that they're respectable, or not respectable, but credible. Make sure that they're been around for a while. They're not just gonna up and leave. Make sure that they're paying out. Make sure that they're, they're actually like really doing good with their, they're doing good towards their clients. So, which is y'all, us, traders. But that's it. You know what I mean? Like do your due diligence. Just don't do nothing dumb. Just don't do nothing dumb. All right? So, trust me, I'm giving you freaking over 8 minutes a game right now. Free game that I haven't heard at all any other trader say anything of this sort. I know a lot of traders that they touched up on, like, what's going on very briefly. That's it. But none of them has broken it down the way I just did. So share this with everybody. Just share the damn link. Get it to people who just are in the not knowing so they can know. That's it. I'm bringing you this on a Friday. So hopefully by Monday, Sunday, everything Gucci. So, it's not going to be Gucci with the brokers, but Gucci where you're understanding that you like at least a little bit more prepared and a little bit more open-minded to not only regulated brokers, but just everything that's like going on in further cases. That's it. So with that being said, I've been talking for freaking 9 minutes already. I'm done. I already gave y'all 8 minutes of like just straight up game. Let me know, If y'all understand, man, you know what? I don't care if you even understood, you didn't understand. I did my best to just share the game, free, listen to it, keep it pushing, whatever. But I'm just looking out. That's it. So from me to you, man, love. I hope whatever you're going through, you get through. I hope whatever your goals are, you squash them, even if it's only 3 weeks away from the end of the year. Do something for yourself. Remember why you started the trade. Remember why you wanted to begin this journey in the first place. Don't give up now because you're just not where you want to be. Understand that you have to go through this process to go ahead and build yourself to the prophecy and person you want to be. Just keep it pushing. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something because they see that it's not fit for them. Keep doing what you're doing and you make it out of the tunnel of struggle, out of the tunnel of poverty, financial issues, whatever the case is. Do it for you. Do it for the people that you love, that you care for, and the people that actually depend on you based on your freaking talents and skills, especially if this is your number one skill set and your craft. Master it. Do it for them, especially if they support you. You have reasons to continue going. You're going to go through hardships. You're going to go through downfalls. You're going to go through downtrends. It happens. But you need that breakout, no pun intended, to go ahead and break the structure of what you're going through to then automatically take that wave towards the upside to where life be bullish for yourself. That's it. Period. And for all those who want to ask me or anything like that, I'm testing brokers right now. At the current state, I right now my money's sitting in KOT and with Trade Locker, whatever, with the platform. Like, I'm not happy with neither of them. So I already hit up KOT for my support. Been waiting 2 days. I haven't gotten no damn reply back. Trade Locker, not damn happy with them. That's just the truth of it. I'm gonna give them, that's my honest opinion of, does the platform have potential? Absolutely. Is it still new? Absolutely, positively it's still new. But damn, it is far from top tier on that note with that platform. And it ain't just me, it's a bunch of other people saying it. But with that being said, a lot of freaking platforms that are coming out of the gate are having problems. It's not just Trade Locker, it's not just Sway and all these other ones that are coming out now because of everything that's going on and there's alternatives or whatever. No. And again, no shade towards anyone. That's just the facts of what I'm going through, my experience, and how everything's going throughout everything. That's it. So, yeah, don't be afraid to test waters with regulated brokers. That's basically the moral of everything I'm just explaining, aside from like giving some insight to this whole unregulated, regulated broker type of issue. So, yeah, with that being said, I hope you have a good day, good weekend. Hope you have a blessed week next week, a better week next week. And yeah, tap in with your boy. I'm on IG. You can look for my handle, Nelly_Nugs. So that's NELLY_NUGHZ. So that's my handle for Instagram. And just tap in with me, and then I'll have conversations. I'm constantly having conversations with traders about broker this, broker that. So I'm always open to give free game. So, but anyway, with that being said, I hope you're having a good one. And if y'all have any questions, feel free. But feel free to let me know. And deuces.